Chapter 2. Lesson 5. Final Thought. This is not ordinary matchmaking. This is a craft designed for the world's most powerful, discerning individuals. Your ability to build trust, command confidence, and refine strategy defines your success. Every interaction matters. Every introduction carries weight. Every move must be intentional. The question isn't whether billionaires need matchmaking. The question is, do they trust you to deliver? Janice leans back in her chair, sipping a crisp glass of Chablis as she watches the people stroll by: royalty, business tycoons, and a few faces too well known to need an introduction. She turns to Evelyn, who's studying the movements of the crowd with quiet intrigue. "You see that gentleman over there?" Janice gestures toward a discreetly dressed older man, chatting with his well-dressed entourage. That's the kind of client who will never tell you exactly what he wants, not directly at least. Trust, my dear, isn't given freely in these circles. It's earned layer by layer. Evelyn tilts her head, considering this. So how do you begin with someone like him? Janice smiles knowingly. First, you need to understand their world, their mindset. Privacy is everything. They've built empires, navigated scandals, and kept their lives meticulously guarded. They expect discretion as a non-negotiable, not a favor. Then there's skepticism. It's their defense mechanism, born out of years of filtering out opportunists and false promises. Evelyn nods. Makes sense. So being direct wouldn't necessarily work? Exactly, Janice affirms. They value exclusivity, individuality. They want to feel understood, not categorized. You tailor every interaction to their preferences subtly, of course. And never underestimate professionalism. Your credibility, expertise, and ability to maintain an aura of effortless sophistication? That sets the tone. She pauses to take another sip of wine, letting the conversation breathe. The hum of Monaco's elite life continues around them, casual yet meticulous, effortless yet calculated. Communication matters just as much, she continues. You set expectations, ensure clarity, and most importantly, you listen. Not just to what they say, but to what they don't say. Their worries, their insecurities, those unspoken desires. That's where the real connections are built. Evelyn leans in, intrigued. And how do you make sure they feel secure, that they truly trust you? Discretion, Janice says simply. Protocols, careful handling, and above all, transparency without ever compromising their privacy. They should feel that you are their vault, their confidant. And once trust is built? Evelyn asks. Janice smiles again. That's where the magic happens. Personalizing the journey, curating matches that reflect their values, offering services that exceed expectations. Not just introductions, but coaching, styling, and concierge support. You weave yourself into their world effortlessly, providing solutions before they even realize they need them. Evelyn sits back, exhaling softly as she takes in the lesson. The sun has dipped lower, casting golden hues over the terrace. This is an art form. Janice chuckles. It is. But more than that, it's a relationship. You nurture it, ensure longevity, and in time, they become not just clients, but advocates. That, my dear, is the true hallmark of trust. She lifts her glass in a quiet toast, watching the Monaco evening come alive. A perfect backdrop to the world they so delicately navigate. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned to Chapter 2, Lesson 6.